Is Mr. Tomorrow. I actually came in from Lagos to come and testify. First of all, I had a severe pain in my leg.
We dey pray.
We dey pray. And this pain has lasted for like 15 years now. Under my leg, there's a particular sore I have under both legs. I have to cut them almost every day in order for me to be able to stand well and walk, because the nature of my job is that I have to stand. So fast forward to last year, I told God, I said, I want to see that you heal somebody of this same thing, because I've never seen it on anybody. I want to just see that you heal someone of it, then I'll be able to still keep my faith strongly on this altar. And then on the 24th of November, the first testimony on this altar was the same thing that I'm going through on my leg. Like, I have to always cut it in order for me to stand. And the nature of my job is that I must stand. So that 24th of November, after the person's testimony, God told me, said, you should even be thanking me that you are even standing with it. Because this person, when he was testifying, he said that this 3 months into it and he was not able to walk effectively. So I keyed into that testimony and I kept on staying on this altar. I stood on this altar till last month. God did something. I noticed that July, I discovered that I stopped feeling the pains on that leg. I was no longer cutting that leg because I have to cut that in order for me to stand. God did that one. And also I had severe addictions. That addiction was so much like, God, severe addictions. When I talk about addiction, I now graduated to the level I was taking something they call Colorado. And I mixed it with different other drugs. And I kept telling God, if you can deliver me from this. He just kept telling me that it was so bad that my mom came in December to my place of work. Actually, I work in my house. I stay upstairs, down. She came there, she told me, stop. She said I should stop, that you are supposed to be a man of God. What is this you are doing? I said, please, just allow me, because I was not in myself. So, like, I take it every day. And when I say every day, if the highest hours I can give between the space is maybe 3 hours. But every time, I was even taking as much as, this thing I'm telling you about now, if you take one of it, you will fall on the floor. I graduated to the extent I was taking up to 2 bags, 3 bags a day. Pastor Jerry will keep saying, my soul has escaped. And I will say, my soul has escaped. My soul has escaped. My soul has escaped. And I'm a first son. And then Pastor Jerry had a program, he said, for first son. I said, this is for me. Even if not for anybody, I am a first son. I cannot be useless. My soul has escaped. And I kept sowing seeds every day. I said, my soul has escaped. My soul has escaped. And then I woke up one day, I discovered that the urge for it stopped. That was in July, before Pastor Jerry's birthday. The urge for it stopped instantly. What I'm telling you about it, even the people that are around me now know about it, they fear me for the fact that I could take that thing and still stand and walk. But it's because of the God of this altar that each time I pray in the morning, even though after I pray, sometimes I'll still find myself take it and go to work. But I'll discover that it does not affect me. I'll be saying, why don't this thing hit me myself? Because I just want to go and sleep. He said that your spirit and your soul is still intact. You cannot destroy this body. So from July, I discovered that this urge of taking this hard drug just stopped. Now, I would go around the people that take it. I would just walk around, go there to see. I even bought it, I kept it in the house, and I discovered I was just looking at it. I never had the urge to take it anymore. Now, if Pastor Jerry say, mention 3 things. 3 things you want. I will say, God, I want the love of you to increase in my life. Just make me love you more, so that I now started passing on my message to people. I kept testifying to my clients. Each time my clients, they come in, I'll make sure I tell them about God, tell them about Pastor Jerry's altar. I just listen, God, just let this love for you grow. Let this love grow. And I discovered it. I said, God, if you can do this thing for me, I will come down to Abuja from Lagos State. No matter, even if I don't have a dime, I will come to Abuja and testify on this altar. I'm not going to make a video. I have to stand on this altar. Look at my leg. I have not touched it for months. I have not cut anything for months, and God has made me, I can stand. I can stand very well. God, my soul has escaped. And he said, how I'm a lion. I roar. Thank you, Pastor Jerry. May the oil on your head never run dry.
I don't like the way you are looking at me. Come on. As the bird escape out of the snare of the fowler. The greatest testimony is the testimony of a changed life, and we see it on the fire altar. Give the Lord a shout.